Hi, land looking, hi, looking, hi, looking. Then you want force and no more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm going to again. And said they call me to the office of OSP.
The thing is explain to me that you come look at you say you carry tea to the man. After you carry tea to the man and you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I'll not there.
Nobody, you getting very, you say, asking you too much question. Hey, that's me, things say, make your egg and bread. You bring it to, okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you
Okay, I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
when I give you answer now, then you
Okay, explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go ahead now.
go to school. The English say and then the English.
Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Sorry.
Say, Ali, you take that. You take that.
I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Say to I can take that
To explain.
Freedom Communication Incorporated brings to you Freedom Hub. Freedom Hub, a 2-hour informative forum where key issues are discussed to shift the destiny of our country positively.
They say allegation of corruption. There are multiple cases where current officials of this government are being alleged to be deeply involved with corruption. Why not subject them to the same treatment? If Master Kimia can be good enough to go to prison on allegation of corruption, I mean, Moda should be good enough to go to prison as well.
This is to me, you know exactly what happened up Capitol. You have the evidence to prove what happened up Capitol beyond all reasonable doubt. So we do not have to keep running in circles. Investigation is now a single day. The government of Liberia is an interest. It's a party in this case.
There's part of the many challenges in Liberia: poor education, joblessness, and underdevelopment. The question are, how will Liberians be reconciled with self-division, divisive, and destructive politics?
Let me address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Dario Taylor, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weah, I want to publicly apologize to President Weah. We did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president, Joseph Waka, and his men to try to tear our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? Answer these questions plus many more. John K.O.K. and Princess Elessa Banche Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? Then people come and play. I'm with the EPA with me. The song I want to play, get it right. What's more than technician is singing for free ball. What's that? You know, it's on us. We don't like it. Yes, say, not we more
It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now, will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you. Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So why the rest press not stable? No job, no food, no food on the table. No justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, bringing poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people I hate to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? not give him the people what they want. Then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now when they top of the Liberian people suffering, you downsizing, you wish hunting. Now when they top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9 on this wonderful Tuesday afternoon in Monrovia. There are too many things happening in the Republic of Liberia. My name is Kyle Oliver Kine. I'm being flanked by Ajeron Roosevelt. Too many things to talk about. The Liberian government is gradually crumbling. Oh yes. Sorry if that hurts you a lot. Sorry if you're so hurt by that. But again, we have to be very authentic to what we say. The government is gradually becoming unpopular with the Liberian people on this issue of drug, and I mean drug in the country. Cocaine at the airport from 100 kilos in May of 2026, May 22, 2026, to 198 plates on the 8th of June 2026. Too many things happening. A lot of issues going on in the Republic of Liberia. Finally, President Joseph Yoma Boakai, His Excellency President Joseph Yoma Boakai, has suspended Peter King. Jerome Roosevelt would tell me his full name.
You say you were going to change things.
The president was able to suspend one of his members. One official of government has been suspended for involvement in the drug situation. A board member of the National Oil Company of Liberia. NOCA board member has been suspended for being involved in the drug situation in our country. Imagine the government that is supposed to be rescuing the Liberian people will have her officials involved in $100 million drug situation, $200 million drug situation, and you can name the rest of it. The fact that we have had a situation in May in 2026 with drugs being exported from our country, another situation arrested in June with $19 million worth, it shows that there has been a lot more of the transaction going on at the airport. Interestingly, we've not been able to be that lucky to uncover those issues. But again, we are back on this wonderful platform in the nation's capital with too many things happening. So President Joseph Yoma Boakai, the breaking news, Joe Boakai has suspended one of his officials for having a hand in the drug issue. Oh yeah, because the law enforcement officer say the member of NOCA board is involved in the drug issue. President Boakai said my piggy can go rest more. But we have been told by Representative Yeka Koluba and other folks in the national corridors that Mr. King is threatening to call the names of all the people who are involved if the government won't use him as a scapegoat. That's what we have been told. That's what we are being told here on the platform. Too many things happening. And so we're going to keep having this conversation. Like I said, until they can burn the $19 million drugs in the country, until they can put it on fire and arrest the buggers who brought the drugs to this country, we are not going to stop talking the drug issue. 87.9 Freedom Radio Liberia, the radio station they hit the year. Interestingly, we say nothing but the truth. Only the truth, nothing else but the truth. That's why we've been here. But again, above all else, the fact that we continue to seek the interests of the Liberian people, we will continue to do what we know how to do best right here on 87.9. Too many things, too many issues. Again, we're going to talk more when we come back from our break, when we take Crime Stoppers Liberia, our official host, our official partner rather. When we take Crime Stoppers Liberia, our official partner, when we take Win Liberia, the official financier of our programs, *255 *1# is their code. The more you play Win Liberia, the better your chances are to win. There are people who are winning telephones, are winning different materials, including $2,500 Liberian dollars and up to $10,000 just by dialing *255 *1# on Lone Star Cell, and the orange number is *255 *6#. We're going to take a break when we come back. My brother Jerome Roosevelt and I will jump into the issues, bringing you all of the trending issues in the Republic of Liberia, right here on your favorite radio station. We will take a break. So be right back.
Mr. Rescue, I just want to ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want them.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the real authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human target, and I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia, stopping crimes in the community will continue to remain the main objective of this non-governmental organization, Crime Stoppers Liberia. My name is Klein. Jerome Roosevelt is here. My dear brother, good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you once again, our young chief. And we are here on Freedom Hub. Those of you crisscrossing Liberia, whether in the rural parts or in the capital, in the Transacco, motorbike, buses, wherever you are under that tree, at home, in your office, welcome to the biggest afternoon show in Liberia. And princess, our princess is not here and she's not well. So wherever you are, wish her all the best that she can get back on her feet and be here once again so we can move on.
Okay, so too many things happening in the country. A lot of issues going on in the republic. Jerome will read parts of the communication that was issued by the executive mansion of Liberia, the Liberian presidency.
Why are you laughing?
Because we told the people, say people in the government connected to the drugs, they started lying. You know, they started creating the impression that we were saying things outside of what was really really happening. We told people, say, the whole cooking when they arrested to the airport. Now let me talk in simple English. I mean that's where the love, you know, that love
Well,
my trouble.
let me expand your mind small.
Go ahead.
I'm just gossiping. I'm just trying to gossip.
Mhm.
But come to think of it, the drug issue, like we continue to say, oh, it is not just an ordinary thing. Don't involve taxi driver, don't involve ordinary, but go for the big fish. And the government is doing investigation, and then the government is now, after weeks, is trying to say, okay, we're suspending people within the government. Yesterday, they were accusing the government that was, running the country. Investigation, somebody is being picked up from the government. Those people that were dying, we didn't do investigation.
Mm-hmm.
People were dying yesterday,
Mhm.
but we didn't do investigation. Now, come to think of it, why the government is afraid to do investigation? All of the people they were accusing that the previous government was killing. We do investigation, we suspending people from the government. Imagine if this government were to do investigation on the people who were, who were dying yesterday. Think, scratch your mind. Will they be involved? I'm just trying to scratch our minds.
Okay, so I think the network is having some issues. Chris, please look at our network and ensure that it's better off. Do you guys know that the warehouse facility at the airport, the camera system, the CCTV camera system that is installed at the airport warehouse, do you know that that particular system is being owned and operated by GLS, Global Logistics Services? A company being owned and operated by Peter King, a brother. The man who owned Joe Baga suspended is the man who got the company that get a warehouse to the airport. Listen, here, brother got a company that to the airport, I think got a warehouse, and the company got a camera. The camera not for the airport, the camera for the company. So the people saying involved. Joe Baga suspended him. He was having job in the government. He was a member of the board of the National Oil Company of Liberia, NOCA. He was a NOCA board member. So yesterday, President Baga suspended the man. We'll read you why Yaka Kolba and other people writing. It has been rumored, and since we are yet to independently verify, the network was buffering, but I think it's going to get better. We are yet to independently verify the authentic nature of that report, which is indicating that Peter King is threatening. We hear say Peter King threatening him and say, "Hey, you want to lead on my head? I'll call the real people name." Jerome, you hearing it? And I know all involved. Then I wouldn't me okay for KOK to be dealing with me. Jerome Roosevelt and election to be putting more on me. I will call everybody the other all be disgraced. We are being told that Peter King is threatening that if the government clean or mess correctly, he will not go down alone. He and brother will not go down alone. Oh no, they will go down with the rest of other than they will go down together. Because from where he is witnessing it from, it has been alleged that he is uncomfortable with he and his brother, including their company, being labeled the bad one.
Sacrifice.
He said he is not modern day Jesus Christ of Nazareth that people will sacrifice for the sins of others. It is what we are learning. It is yet to be independently verified by this entity. And that's why we are putting out the editorial disclaimer. But Jerome, and we thought the things say, in Liberia, our old adage, they say you can meet Liberian men with food, money, you can meet with the news. From the moment this issue of the drug situation popped out at the airport, we have been getting names of individuals who have been linked to the drug trafficking in our country, using Liberia as a transit hub, a place where they can keep plenty of cocaine in one house, repackage it, then they last it at Lapa and Vita Cube. Who carrying Vita to London? People in London not get Vita. He carrying Vita to London. Criminal folks in authority. That country cook. What thing you're going to have in London? Say carrying Vita Cube to London. But the point is, I am a happy man right now. Do you know why I'm happy? I'm happy because from the beginning we told you that somebody in government is connected to the thing. There are people in government, people in higher places who are connected to the drug trade, and for some reason the government been delaying in calling their names because the government is embarrassed by their action. Let me remind you, this government campaign that drugs was epidemic. Drugs was terribly affecting the lives of the people. In fact, the government accused her predecessors of trading drugs. So when you may order the people and say, oh, CDC men were selling drugs, CDC government were having drugs, and you come to power and drugs disgrace you, drug is ravaging your integrity, drug is subjecting the territorial integrity of the country to the line, it becomes so embarrassing, and that's where the government is. Regrettably, that's where we are.
For the past 2 weeks, Oliver, every time you go on the internet, you click Liberia name, drugs.
Liberia is now synonymous to drugs. Yeah. Drugs. 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 Let me say this to our people. The president on yesterday, in Jerome get a letter, you'll read it very soon. Cannot rush us. Yeah, I kind of work and I'm rushing.
You know, funny now,
what?
The main threatening that when you come and leave, a letter, they call the man and say, we're coming red letter. Then I say, his letter, why you're coming red? When you're leaving me, I'll call him and say, for this letter, what we're writing. The man will not say the man.
So the point is, there is one established fact here, and that fact is that President Joseph Boaka's government is not 100% free of the $19 million drug bust and previous drugs action that we've been having in our country. It is a shame, Liberia. It is a shame, Liberians. It is a shame, Seditians and Unity partisans. It is a shame that a government that promised to wipe out immorality, a government that promised integrity, and today we're not talking more. We allow the people to call plenty calls we allow today. I ain't got plenty energy. Already the country is a drug republic. I do not have all of the time to keep spending my energy. It's a shame that after our pastors preached, I know one Methodist pastor. He's my own puppy. I remember we used to go to the James Edward Marshall United Methodist Church. At the time, I was a United Methodist member. And I wish my church would settle for crisis so that I would go back. I still miss the Methodist Church very well. And very soon we'll go there. Very, very soon we'll go there. I heard a lot of, Jerry, let me go back. Let me backtrack a few seconds. I heard there are new individuals who are aspiring to become the Episcopal head of the Methodist Church in Liberia. We are hoping that the church, those who remain there, we are hoping that they will select the names we are hearing to chair the affairs of the church. And hopefully something else will happen. The names we are hearing, if the names will pop up to become the head of the church, and the church will revise her decision to support the global establishment of same-sex, this, of course I'll go back. Once the church will disengage with the general conference acceptance of the stuff with the regionalization thing, once the church says, "Look, you know what? I think your own. Well, I say you can do it in America. We shouldn't do it in Africa. We now want no do it yet. Do it this. We want join a church where we say zero. I'll go back. I love the United Methodist Church so well. I can't afford to go to any other denomination, and that's it. But what I was saying was, there were pastors who manipulated their religious pulpit, Jerome, and you know that very well. They will read the Bible, find a Bible story, and do all in their power to ensure that that story will correlate with what they perceived at the time to have been the current affairs of the country and put it into sermon. And they will be doing political sermons. In the Methodist Church, there is this. Sorry, my Methodist people are using you as example today. There is this prayer in the Methodist Church we call the pastoral prayer. The pastoral prayer. All of the United Methodist members know this. That prayer is where they call one of the deaconesses or the deacons to go to the altar, or a strong member of the church who can pray. You go to the altar, you will kneel down and offer supplication to God on behalf of the church, the members, the area, the district, the conference, the general conference, the republic, the president of the country, for all conditions. Yeah, that's what I said. The area, the district, the conference is the head of the church, then the general conference is the whole church worldwide, then the president of the republic everywhere. I mean, that prayer is for all conditions. So they pray for them every Sunday in the Methodist Church. They invite one deaconess to go and stay and do stuff. But the point is, in 2023, most of the churches that I went to, you will find a deaconess who will come to the altar to offer supplication to God Almighty. I'm saying this because I'm hurt. Jerome, I'm hurt. People went to the extent of manipulating the word of God to bring this government to power. Interestingly, the government is now dealing in drugs through individuals connected to them. And the sad thing is, they think they can dish out few dollars to the public, to the media, and sing praises in their favor. No, we will not do so, because the integrity of our country is on the line. We will not bow down to any US dollars. We will not do that. Let me go back. Doing those pastoral prayers. There was a day I heard one old man went to the altar, she knelt down and she held her hands in the air. Father God, we are now in a country where the president said we must find CCTV camera for ourselves. The country is no longer safe. That only you can save us. That prayer was done. Not because he wanted God to protect Liberia, but because he was a Unity Party woman, old lady. Thank you. Oh, Jerome, I mean, that's why we are partners on the radio. I mean, that's great. She said, oh, God, that only you can save her right now. We living in a country where our president said, move CCTV camera and me, he not even trust the sir. He can't even protect her anymore. God, I wonder you alone we know. That's not camping. That's in a prayer. And
because the voice of the church.
Yeah, to my Maryland, to everything that I know. When she started saying that thing, I opened my eyes. You know, normally when it is time, normally when it's time for pastoral prayer, I will bow down and put my head on the next pew in front of me and put myself in the condition of prayer. When I started hearing those lines, I knew she was not praying. I knew she was in her GMB campaign mood. So I had to wake up and lay by and put myself in. Yeah, I had to lay by and put myself. I said, no, but no more campaigning. I'm gonna do all that yama she wanted. That
closing your eyes is to concentrate on the prayer.
Thank you.
Not for this.
But when I heard her say, oh God, Father, right now we don't know who to tend to. The president who's on the server is telling us to buy a CCTV camera that only you can tend to. I'm saying this to me, this is to the extent that people went to the extent of using the holy scriptures, the holy pulpit, to preach the gospel of Joseph Walker and not the gospel of Jesus Christ. I have not been to the mosques, but a few Muslim friends that I know will tell me that some of their imams will find means to inculcate the Joe Walker agenda into the Friday sermon at the different mosques. Now, people went to the extent of violating their principles, of compromising the ethics of their profession, of compromising the ethics, the religious norms that guide their different religions, for the sole purpose of educating the Liberian people as to why it was essential that Joe Walker became the president of our country. And do you know how these people are today? Do you know how these people are feeling today? You have disappointed them.
Sure.
Some of these pastors they no longer have the faces to go and engage their members. Some of these pastors, they no longer. Jerome and fellow Liberians. Oh yeah.
Today you have been, and we were telling you people.
Oh yeah.
You're seeing it in a positive way, reflecting on what we're saying. But today, no, it's on the contrary.
No,
that means the prayers were pushed back by God, and because those prayers were not offered to you.
And I'm saying to you, no, let leave the fact that God. I mean, God is God. He can choose what to listen to.
No, but what about that? A response. If you go for prayer, you should have a response.
Good. Well, fine. I mean, I understand from your angle. Yeah. So these people did a lot of stuff to bring this government to power because, look, I remember the current bishop of the United Methodist Church. I was visiting the MF Bailey UMC in 2022. These are things I'm saying on the radio. I'm not hiding it from anybody. Bishop Summer Choir, my own papi, he went to MF Bailey to visit. And in that service, when he decided to preach, all those who attend the MF Bailey United Methodist Church know this. They know this very well. I was in service that day. Jerome, guess what? I didn't end the service. I walk out. Oh yeah, my good friend and brother. I will not call his name for security reasons. He noticed that I walk out and I told him, I said, well, may I go? Bishop came to play politics. Me, I'm not in that. No, I can't serve God. I ain't in politics. I ain't can be moved. Because he's our bishop. If he comes to say things, I won't respond. If I stay in the chair, I will respond. If I respond, they'll say, oh, the boy argue with bishop. Yeah. So I got him a car, started the car, I drove away. I went. I said, okay, they want to charge me, I'm not ending it today. There are people who did a lot of stuff. Now, we are saying this because of the drug issue. Should we be discussing drugs under a Joe Biden government? Do these guys know what the 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 intellectual class of this country went through to make Joe Biden president? Do they know what professors at the universities, the different universities, went through in their classes to make Joe Biden president? I attended the African Methodist Episcopal University, and I'm proud to say that I acquired a Bachelor's of Art degree in mass communication with emphasis in public administration. Oh yeah, I got degree. Yeah, I got degree now. I'm a degree holder. I know what we went through in the hands of other professors who have policy difference with the CDC administration. I know how they manipulated their lectures to favor the Joe Biden's presidential ambition. These people are now working on the different campuses, whether it is UMU, it is the AMEU, it is the AME Zion, whether it is the Cottington, whether it is Stella Marie's, whether it is the SDA. They're working on the different campuses, dumbfounded. You're frustrated. Oh no, they are disappointed. These people are emotionally trapped. They are shocked because they did not expect that things would end up this way. Who would have thought in their wildest imagination, after all of the condemnation and the different narratives against the Williams administration about drugs, about corruption, about hardship, the living standard of the people not being improved, who would have thought that under a Joe Biden government, after 3 years, the Liberian people will still remain in stagnation to a greater extent in a deteriorating mode? Interestingly, this is where we find ourselves, fellow Liberians. Are they thinking about the bastards? Those guys who brought the drugs in the country, are they thinking about the university lecturers who beat their chest in the different classes, Jerome, and boasted that Joe Biden would have done it different? Did they think about those lecturers before bringing drugs to our country? Before using their governmental proximity to bring drugs to our country and turn Liberia into a drug hub? Did they consider the implication of their decision? We said they bring us different ways. We do not care. Hello? If you're listening to us in your car, take your car off. Go listen to different radio stations. I don't care. But the truth hurts. No, the truth hurts. I know the best with that testing Jawa, they won't change the station. The Jawa says, I will listen. Okay. Jawa, thank you. You're very sound. You're a good guy. I wish I knew you personally. In the KK, yeah. Oh my, in the one Congo, oh my, from New Jersey, in one KK, she's there right now. Oh my, you better buy your own car. They want to open. Yeah. All the boys go outside. Oh my, yeah. What about New Jersey? New Jersey, you can pay some. What my New Jersey? You don't want to get that. Living time because she's there. But you can't stay playing our team. You can't maintain the don't change the station. You better hear the truth talking. Back to the topic. When you go to Joe Biden for the country, okay, maybe we're yelling to the best. Let's talk in low tone. These people did not work. No, I mean, the show is for everybody. No, but you find it with Jerome. The show is for everybody, right? Oh, okay. No, I understand. It's for everybody. Where you want to bring your voice as soon as you have the opportunity to listen. You're not cheap. Thank you. Okay. I mean, the guy's getting afraid, and so they won't change the station. So let's talk in low tone. Now, listen, let me say this to you. The people in this country made a decision to vote Honorable Joe Biden, His Excellency. They did not do so because they were crazy. They did so thinking that things would change. They did so believing that he would be different from Ellen, believing that he would be different from George Ware. No, they did not sign up for these things. No, these people did not sign up for a president who would be building a $10 million project in Poland. When the people asked, who contemplating the project, the minister will come and say that matter over here. The other one will say that national security issue. The other one will say it for ECOWAS. The other one will turn around and say people surprise the president. The other one will come out and say, oh, that say enterprises building it. They did not vote for all that confusion.
Don't forget, the president comes to say all the GSW and what the
so these people did not vote for a president who criticized flying private jets, but he cannot even go to Korea without flying one. He last visit to Korea was it a private jet? These people did not vote against President Weah. You know, they didn't vote for President Baka, who said President Weah was transforming his 9-street home, improving his places, building the houses. President Baka campaign and said President Weah was doing wrong by transforming his home, improving a home. Today, the people in rehab, in 2 months' time, the bill won't be ostentated in 2 months. The people in rehab told me it is the fastest project in rehab since rehab was built, the fastest project. In less than 2 months, over 3-story building, we finished standing up.
Wow. All the material that you buy or using as $2 billion.
We were told $3 million. That's the project.
Car billion.
No, these people did not vote for all these things. You said you would have come to rescue them. You would have changed their situation. You would have made it better. The way Ellen spoiled it, the way Joey has spoiled it, you are going to fix it better. That's what they voted for. We'll check it. Don't worry. That's what they voted for.
It's okay.
Yeah, Jerome, I'll call him. Chris, please come and look at our sound. I think the sound should be better off now. But he's coming to look at it. He's coming to look at it. These people did not. Yeah, Chris will look at the sound. Chris, please look at the sound from your end. These people did not vote for the sound. They didn't vote for Mr. Bwaka because they wanted the same thing to happen. No.
It's okay.
It's unfortunate. It is extremely unfortunate that in the midst of all of their anxieties and anticipation, that the country is still stagnated. And when we talk, they brand us names, Jerome. They call us names. Do we care?
No.
Do I care about how you call me? I don't care. I care about people doing businesses and their businesses getting profit. I care about electricity becoming stable during the dry season. It's good now. I don't care about why you call me. I don't care about what you say Freedom Radio is. It's okay. Sorry, it's okay.
You say you won't please your people, so right?
I don't care what you say we are. I don't care how you tag or brand us. What I care about is for people to do business and make profit. It's for electricity to be stable during the dry season.
Somebody says.
That's what I care about. You think I care about all that thing you're talking? Look at what's happening today in the country. Jerome is about to read the statement from the executive mansion. When the drug issue came about from the beginning, we told you that a government official and several other individuals connected to the government from higher up were connected. Some of you doubted it. Some of you doubted our information. Some of you did not trust what we're saying. Today, in a meal, it's better now. It's okay. Today, you know what I mean? Today, the executive mansion is okay. Everybody's saying it okay. Today, the executive mansion issued a statement suspending a board member of NOCA. Jerome, please read the statement.
Yeah, you bear with me because I have to zoom this stuff. President Joseph Yuman Bwaka Senior has, with immediate effect, suspended Mr. Peter Michael King from his position as member of the board of directors of the National Oil Company of the Republic of Liberia, NOCA for short, pending the outcome of the ongoing joint national security investigation into the seizure of approximately 237.6 kilograms of cocaine
Did they
at
say
the Roberts International Airport.
of his what? His what? Go back to that sentence, please.
Pending his with immediate effect suspended Mr. Peter Malcolm King from his position as member of the board of directors of the National Oil Company of the Republic of Liberia, NOCA for short.
Suspended him for his alleged involvement into the drug situation. This man was a member of the board of the National Oil Company of Liberia. A member of the board of the Oil Company of Liberia is a government official.
Yeah.
Now, what have we done to this government? Jerome, put that letter down. The letter ain't important anymore. The main part, we got it. What have we done to this government? No, what have we done? And I'm open up to having a conversation with anybody who got different opinion from what we're expressing today. Take us to BBC, take us to ELBC. I'm willing to have that conversation. Honest conversation. I do not care about who will listen. The last time I checked, Jerome, a government official who is an employee of the National Security Agency, the NSA, was involved in the sodomy, in sodomizing, doing gay business to a 15-year-old boy. Peter Bond Jala. I hear saying in Subish, whether they can go for him in the air with Jeep, put him outside and go chill. After 2-3 days, they carry him back. I don't care. I don't know. Whether that one can happen, we do not know. But at least we heard that he in jail. He in jail? We don't know.
I am still surprised with this communication, Oliver. That means we are always right.
Oh no, we've never been wrong. Unfortunately, people have a preconceived notion about us.
Wow.
And that is driving their beliefs. We do not care. I don't care about how you think I am. What I care about is the truth. The authentic truth. It's what I care about. I do not care what you think, mean to be. It's your business. I do not care. The last time we checked, a government official was involved in raping a little boy. Big old man raping one small boy, doing gay business to him. The other time we checked, it was a deputy minister who they said allegedly raped a 13-year-old girl. But Gregor Kumo said he needed to do DNA test before he arrested the man. Later on, he came out and said the DNA test shows that the man did not rape the girl. Okay, that's what we heard. And we live by it. The last time we heard, a consultant at the Ministry of Agriculture allegedly raped another 13-year-old child. In this government, they took the child to Mawa Clinic, Vartown. Later on, he was arrested. I'm told in jail. Today, a member of the board of the National Oil Company of Liberia is being linked to the drug trafficking involving $19 million worth of hard cocaine. High-class cocaine. A same member of the ruling party, the ruling government. What have we done to this government? You came to rescue us? And 4 of your key officials are inflicting injuries on the Liberian people. One is being alleged to be deeply involved with drugs. The other one alleged to be deeply involved with doing gay business with a 15-year-old boy. The other one was alleged to have gotten involved with a 13-year-old minor. And the other one, the same thing, the same 13-year-old. What have we done to this government? Your job was never to rape. Your job was never sodomy. Your job was never drugs. Your job was to rescue the country. How come you have become rapists? How come you become drug lords? How come you become violators? How come you all became gays? One is accused of being a gay. One is now accused of being a drug lord. One was accused of being a gay rapist. The other one was accused of being a sodomy king, sodomizing, doing gay business to a little boy. Did you forget the campaign manifesto that you preached in 2023? No, it was about rescuing the country. It was about rescuing Liberia from the dungeon of backwardness, from the dungeon of inequality, from the dungeon of corruption, from the dungeon of poor administration. Interesting that we are at the worst level in our history. Do you know what our passport is about to go through? That Liberia is now supplying Great Britain with drugs? What's wrong with you people? My country people will say their name. What's wrong with you people? Huh? Let's ask you people. Beiram, their name. What's wrong? What's happening? What's wrong with you? Wow. Are you doing this to our country? That crime the Liberian people committed to make Mr. President of this country? And people just messing up? With indirect approval? Oh yeah, with indirect approval. Well, some of these things we say them over and over. Nobody will listen. Now we are being told. Please go to Yaka Koluba post on Facebook. We want to read it. Yaka is still a lawmaker until until the case can be adjudicated fully. He's still a lawmaker. Until the House of Representatives, Yaka not lawmaker, and by now the legislature will notify NEC of vacancy. The fact that notification is not sent to NEC yet, Yaka is still a lawmaker. Don't argue with me. Go argue with the laws of the country. You got Yaka official page, Honorable Yaka Wakolua. If you do not, I can try to find it. Yaka is now reporting. Yaka is now reporting, fellow Liberians, that the Peter Bonjala guy now Peter Bonjala, the Peter King guy. No, other than a Peter. Other than Peter. Peter Bonjala, the man who they say do gay business to the board. Then Peter King, the man who they say involved with the drug issue. So all the Peter men in the government, but we just gotta arrest them ahead of time. We gotta arrest them in advance because they will still commit crime.
Man can open a place forever. That be. I don't think so. This one.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. This is it. I see why you don't have these things. They were 4 hours ago. So General read why Yaka Koluba just posted. Please read it.
It's about to go down. Peter King has reportedly threatened to publicly name the big fish allegedly involved if he is made the scapegoat of or publicly shamed and humiliated.
Thank you. So we are being told from unconfirmed sources.
Speaking to one of my sources, Peter King reportedly said he confronted the president over his suspension and claimed that the president is acting as if he has no knowledge of what is going on.
Thank you. So the government knew from the day one that Peter King and company was involved in shipping the drugs and this. They have been taking long time to call anybody name because they know the implication of calling anybody name. So all along, they've been acting, buying time, thinking that this drug issue is one of those issues in Liberia, Jerome. Okay, yet over 2 days they finish. That had the government, the government thought that how you're gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh no, man, you're talking about 2-3 days, something will happen. You forget what it. No, no. Every day we talk about you.
We go speak.
Every day we talk something about you. As we speak.
And another thing that is shocking, Peter King, I think you saw this. You have to allow the public to know so they can be aware that it is coming from within inside this government. There is no mistake.
So the point is, whatever you like, whatever you want to do or not, there is one thing a united partisan should be concerned about right now. That thing is to clean your government image. The government image right now, it damaged.
Be so on the government fool.
You can find it. Look, you don't clean the government image with arrogance. I still see some government officials instead doing be more on radio. You know what I mean? To turn your country into a drug trafficking nation, a transit point for transatlantic drug trade.
Oliver, you all see people what? Sorry to say, but you all see people who can do clandestine things with shame. They don't have shame. So they will keep defending, but the public sees the public knows the reality. Yeah, they that's how they look.
And I'm saying this. According to Yaka, Peter is saying, if that thing you're putting money on Facebook, you're putting money in newspaper, you're leading on me out all. If you just try and lead the thing on me, I'll talk all the thing I know. And all the thing Peter what do you need? Peter, all the thing Peter King know. That's in the way all know.
They may honor the faith, they honor the water, part of the faith.
Anytime you prolong the truth, it gets complicated. Once that complication is there, the rest of the result, that fitija. You hear me and hear me very well. If I was a supporter, if I had a chance of being a supporter of the United Party government, I think I'll face that English. I gotta face that English. I think I have to face that English. Assume me and God forbid.
They didn't add the government paper.
And the assumption. Assume me and God forbid that I am a United Party supporter. I will stop writing on Facebook and go straight to President Baka and kneel down to him. Who a fool. And maybe hold Oman Lapa. Not in a way where he will fall down, but at least to beg her too. And say, Oman Pape, we support you. We love the government. We love the rescue mission. But you got to make the sacrifice.
Otherwise, you itching my skin when you say anything, you know?
No, I say, if the assumption now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I say you itching my skin.
I'll be kneeling down to tell him, say, Pape, you and myself know who then brought the drugs to the country. Just issue an instruction to the Justice Minister and the Joint Security and tell them, say, you're not interested in defending anybody anymore, and let those who got their hands in it be taken to Saw Beach. If you love this government, that's what you'll be telling the president to do. Because you know why? Let me say this to you. The more you keep defending evil, the more it gets complicated. And the more it is complicated, the more you stand to lose your grips on issues.
You think you can keep suppressing the truth over and over? And they try using Martin Collins to convince the Liberian people in that work.
So they tell you they're not talking to.
Oh no, but if the fool will go call tell you they're all in front of Peter King, they crazy, tell you they're all open your mouth. Wow. Oh no, but let's be honest.
Interesting, they arrested the Tessie job before all the people there, but the Tessie job get to. I know that audio Tessie job or what? Come on.
Oh yes. If they try to tell you open your mouth. Wow. So they want to go bring food in the tell you. No, the guys are directly with they know Peter King has been serialized and got small little protection for somewhere that I know that will not call. So they know that when they try with him. But according to Yaka, Peter is threatening. He say, I think you're not careful. You're not careful how you're talking. In fact, when Keo can be calling and need 2 more talk. Peter Jara. Peter King. But other than that, you see Peter Jara do gate into the ball. Peter King involved with the drugs. All right, I see Peter.
And the man got a single for in the church when the church boy to be.
Oh, the Peter in the government got arrested ahead of time because they will still commit crime. Hey, you know, any Peter in Joe Baga government, let arrest him one time because he will still commit crime. Peter Jara was involved with homosexual crimes, sodomy. Peter King, they say that he brought drugs. With other men who in threatening to call their name, if the men won't leave it on him. All the fun aside, because it's not funny. It is a shame. Hello? It's a big shame on the government. A shame for the government. It's a big shame. Hell of a one. If I was supporting the government, I'll go to the president and tell the president, Mr. President, please. Even when your Omar Katumu get one of the packs of that drugs, let him arrest her. It better than for our government image to spoil. If you are your son, let him arrest him. It be better you be going to Sobish to be carrying color and chicle to him in Sobish. Than for them to say that all involved. Because whatever you do, the street got ears, the walls can listen. The whole world will still know. The earth will still know what's up. To transport 90 million of that drug in the country is not joke. Plenty of people will know. So there is no need to keep prolonging the thing. If I had a chance to talk to the president, I'll tell him, why are you embarrassing of us? The whole thing sort of in ever sense. Look, all those we know behind the drug issue, if they are arrested them and put them in jail, but now, Jerome, they dropped him Finney, right?
Yeah.
We ain't talking again.
Yeah.
The thing I had to because we know them who the real people behind it, and y'all still keeping them.
And we told you that you was yesterday. You were still passing around.
And in as much as you are keeping the real people who brought the drugs to the country, who in the drug D, the story not ending, Jana.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you. You continue what you want to do. You continue what you want to do. You think propaganda will work on the wall? I hope you don't get Martin Collins money. Because I want to waste that money you get. Free. Waste of resources. Because it ain't working on us. We're in an AI generation. Information is at the tip of our fingers. So just stop. Hello? Just stop it. It's not making sense anymore. It's no longer funny. It is no longer funny. The president saying suspended, man. Pending investigation. But even though there's suspension, it doesn't mean that the man do it, but we're suspending him. What kind of justification is that?
He gave me a letter and you were just.
Could I find out you suspending the man? You say they suspending what we're doing. It means that the man do it, but we just suspending him because of it, forget all that thing. Don't threaten old lady with a bonny child. She has been there and done that. She has been there and done that. So don't threaten her and say, oh my labor room how? You got plenty of grandchildren and telling her about labor room. Then what wrong with you? But Jerome, nothing else we can say.
Yeah.
As I'll be submitting, so that my brother will conclude, then we go to the lines and take more of your calls.
And interestingly, the calls today, the war is so sophisticated.
We'll take a
now,
lot.
Now the government has suspended one of its executives. So we say you must send your message. It's like a protest message, your name to the partners. And like all of us said, we give you more time. And I don't have much to say, Oliver.
Mhm.
You know, when you telling somebody say this thing is pain, and the person telling you no, 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 and at the end of the day, the same person can say, "Oh yeah, what you are saying is the reality." You just come to think of it and say, "Come on, I'm Victor. I'm a Victor."
Mhm.
And then where we are, like all of us said something, and say, "I'm proud today."
I'm a happy man.
Yeah, I'm happy today.
Because we said somebody in the government will connect to the drugs.
Yeah.
Today, the president is suspended the person. And I hear Luo.
So why you be accusing us of
This man who was suspended is the smallest among those in government who are connected. They know, and I know. And all know. All who know about it know. But the sad part is, I feel for the ordinary people, Jerome. And that's why I don't want to be a politician. And I pray God that I don't. But if the need be, I will serve my people. But I don't want to be a politician. I think I remember one person who said that before was President Ware. When he went to Clarendon Field to dedicate the field, and the people asking, he said, "Look, I'm not a politician.
Yeah.
I'm not a politician." There's a difference between a leader and a politician. I want to be a leader. Someday, I want to be a leader in this country, whether from the Senate, from the House of Representatives, from the executive branch of government, or from the judiciary. Someday, I want to be a leader. And I'm hoping God above, I'll be a leader, somewhere to make some impact. But you see, I hate politics. Because the ordinary people are always the victims of political rhetorics, political deception, political cruelty. The ordinary people are often the victims. That's why I said I hate politics. Are the Unity Party supporters aware of how many family members not talking to one another in this country because of the election we had in 2023?
Yeah.
No, they are not, Jerome. They are not. They are not aware.
You sure?
No, they are not aware. If they were aware of how families are broken apart because of the election in 2023, they will not be encouraging drug sellers around here. They're not aware. No. Nobody must say, "Hey, Jerome, don't do it." They're not aware. If these people are aware of how many brothers and sisters who can talk eye to eye because of the division in 2023, they will not be jeopardizing the future of those who supported them. Do you know why you're causing Unity partisans in the public these days? Unity partisans can get in Tessie free this time. As soon as they enter in the Tessie, the whole Tessie on them. Drugs Republic, cocaine country, drugs. You are causing psychological impact for thousands of your supporters across the country. That's what you're doing. You are embarrassing the country. You are disgracing your supporters. You are making them frustrated. Now, only a few of them who just funny and they just choose to support evil.
Mm-hmm. When they see the reality.
But majority of your supporters know that this is embarrassing. This is concerning. Majority of the supporters are feeling bad that their government is being tagged this way. Even President Ware, who was insulted, humiliated, and denigrated during the campaign, his government did not suffer such humiliation. Oh yes, $100 million draws came in the country under President Ware. The Americans called the Ware administration and told them, say, hey, people in Brazil get drugs. They're bringing it to Liberia because they want to transport it to another country. So we're letting you know. The other we administration said, okay. When the drugs came to the Freeport, the men went there and arrested the drugs in a frozen food warehouse. The guys went to court. Not a single official of the WIA government name was mentioned as a person of interest. The guys went to court. The government could not prove all of the cases, all of the evidence and things. I mean, the court are different area. The court is a whole different area by itself. So we cannot question what the law did at the court.
No, but you already made a point. The point here is there was no government
official was
connected.
implicated.
Yeah.
So Unity partisans are confused. Why will a drug bust happen? And a senior member of the government, a board member of the National Oil Company of Liberia, why will he be involved? President Baga got a picture on Facebook where he was standing with a guy called Dominic Molu. He was arrested with plenty opium drugs in the country. But that Dominic Molu man campaigned for Joe Bwaka, and there is a picture of he and President Bwaka in President Bwaka's house. Are we saying that President Bwaka saying he'll sell drugs? No, I'll be stupid to say that. I mean, that's going to be terrible. It's unprofessional to even say that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But why is the president taking pictures with people who selling drugs?
Show me your friend.
Why? Imagine if a picture had popped out during the Weah's administration, where President Weah is seen shaking the hands of somebody who was subsequently arrested with huge consignment of drugs. What would Daniel Sandos say? What would Mo Ali have said by then? What would the rescue brigade, what would they have said about the situation? You know, deception will kill this country. And that's why I told somebody, I said, Liberia, not careful. Even when Aroko started developing for 100 years, and they give Liberia a chance to continue developing, we may not even be the way Aroko is today until Jesus Christ come back. Because of deception, hypocrisy, and insincerity. Today, the whole country quiet. Only a few of us causing noise about the drug issue. Not because we are the only people who care, but because the rest of the people who also care are afraid to speak because they are disappointed. They got plenty of people who want to put more on the government about the drugs issue.
Let me give you one example. What the phone? I wanted to get all over the phone. So I gave it all over the phone for maybe 3 months or 6 months. But then within 2 months, Oliver is misbehaving. You know, if the United Party government was something, the people of Liberia would just check their phone for me.
And say, you're not using the phone the way we told you. Part of the reason why Facebook is now flooded with condemnation and terrible worries and sufficient denigrating messages towards the government is because those who intend to say those things are on record 3 years ago.
Yeah, sure.
Of criticizing the very things they want to talk about.
Sure.
Out of shame and embarrassment, they choose to remain mute. And yes, I want to. But Jerome get my screenshot of me insulting him.
Yeah.
In the election.
Thank you. That's it. That's
it. Ego. That's not the thing we voted for. I want to. But Oliver is aware of what I told him during 2023. So if I thought now Oliver would say, hey, I tell you, say, you're not going to do it better. So out of what people will say, most of them are quiet. Not because they support what you're doing, but because they are disappointed and they're waiting for one day. Let me say this to you, that 2 things will happen. Most of the people who voted for the government, who are disappointed in how the government is proceeding, 2 things they will do to you. 1, they either go to the ballot box and vote against the most popular political option against you to remove you as a way of protesting for betraying their votes, for betraying their trust. Number one, they either go to the ballot boxes in 2029 and vote against you. And they will not just show that vote away. They will find the most popular political candidate, regardless of whether the candidate no book, the candidate do they want. They will just find the most popular candidate and say, I will vote for them to move our men. Thank you. Oh, yes. That option number one. Option two, the guy may just look at you and say, you know what? I can't vote for them men for the second time, and I will not vote for Joey Aden too. So you know what? Election day, I'll put my radio on. Buy my Kinju, I'll be drinking it and be looking at you.
Spectator policy.
Thank you. That two things will happen to you. Most of the people who voted for you, they are disappointed, and they would make one of these two decisions. One, to tell you say it is a bad thing to bring people to power, and people turn their back on you and betray your trust. One thing they could do is to vote against you by selecting the most popular. They don't want to go for somebody who will not win you.
Yeah, because that first stage. It's like two of us thinking the same way.
How you think President Baga won? There are people who were angry with President Weah. They knew that President Baga was not the option. Yeah. They knew that he was not, up to the level of doing things the way they would want it. But because he had the number, so they could not go to how they call it?
Cummins.
They could not go to Cummins. They could not go to Harry Modiba's son. Clary Modiba. They could not go to Clary Modiba. They could not go to Edward Aberton. They could not go to other people.
They were just hitting a one blow.
So just say, you know what?
Yeah.
See Joe, we are a popular man. He will come second round. I don't waste my vote. And I know the Cummins be a little bit better. I know the other men are better, but I'm going straight to Joe Baka because Joe Baka get no more.
And there'll be other people who will be there to pop on his. Yeah,
thank you. He already got his your number. Yeah. So I'll just go there and add it up and we'll move here. In 2029, there are people who voted for Joe Baka and the Unity Party. They will, one of these two decisions they will make. They will work and say, you know what, I'm not voting for them anymore. But you know what, I will not vote for Joe Biden too. So I'll just sit down
and watch.
That man who said he not the only person with that thought though. You go check there are almost 100 or 375,000 human beings of that nature.
And I believe right now somebody in the vehicle saying, "My brother, you speaking my mind."
Hey, but we don't say the lie. We don't say fake thing on the radio.
Because you know what I was saying 2 days ago, all by myself. I just sat down and said, time to vote. I sense that people will come out to vote Unity Party with anger. They will vote them outside with anger. They're pushing them out of and say, "Oh, you lied to me, you tested," and it will be a vote of protest. To say we're voting against them, angry voters, and that's how it's going to be. And today you confirm me what I was thinking about, because look, people are disappointed. Let's be frank. The only thing that all of us say, people are now fluttering on Facebook and in communities or in churches. They are seeing so like that in their room. They say, we'll now watch our direct close up.
Thank you. Some people have already decided to say, look, you know what? I mean, these guys, if we knew, we wouldn't have removed CDC.
Yeah.
But they do not have that face to come outside right now to say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what they will say, look, you know what? I mean, I don't have to come and beat myself up.
Yeah.
I know we mess up. I know we're not in the government before, but the country was a little bit okay when we're doing our business, we could make profit. I know our men right now, they mean, they stingy. Not only stingy, they can steal. Not only that they can steal, but they won't be breaking drugs.
Yeah.
Then they won't be raping the leg getting OA. Then they want to who doing man business. They won't be doing sodomizing the littering. I know all the bad things happening. I know how President Baga said we're not going to be flying private jet, but they'll even go for you and be jumping in private jet. I know all these things happening. But I will not talk you outside because I don't want my friend them will say they were right during the election. Although they were right, but I don't want to concede that. Don't now, all go and move them money. And we'll vote against them. There are two things. We'll go and vote against them by selecting the most popular person who will be on the ballot at that time. Or say my vote helped to bring them to power and they disgracing me like that.
Let me just say that.
I would just sit there and be drinking my king juice.
And listening.
Because man of my vote, that minus one. If 30,000 people thinking like me, that minus 30,000. How much the government one way? 20,500 votes.
Yeah.
So if 30,000 people say they sit down, it means the opposition win.
And they have lost that number long time, obviously.
No, I mean, over you have election today.
It'll be a different
Forget
case.
that conversation.
No, the only thing that blessing the people there is, I think there is no midterm
No
election.
midterm.
Yeah, so we may
No
not
midterm.
understand their strength.
And at the end of the day, yeah, fine, that's it. We may not understand the strength.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, bro, and those of you who are listening, let me say this. We can say all of what we want to say and this and that, whatever. The people who voted for this government, in as much as I do not, I didn't share their opinion, but they are Liberians.
Mhm.
If a Liberian is hurt, Jerome, regardless of which political party you are from, I'm also hurt.
Yeah.
Because betrayal is a bad thing. When you put your trust in somebody and the person lay you down, it's difficult. No, not many people can heal from those kind of heartbreaks.
Mhm.
That's what the Unity Party is riding through the minds of the 800,000+ people that voted on November 14, 2023 for them. You know how many human beings vexed? You know how many pastors you have made turn to liars before their congregation? Some pastors went before the congregation and said Liberia will become milk and honey.
Yeah.
Change the government.
Yeah.
You will have a milk and honey republic. The droughts you see today, you will see them no more. Hey, you remember that story? The Egyptian you see today, you will see them no more. The Kush you see today, you will see them no more. Today, now that cocaine. Not Kush, yeah, that cocaine.
That bro going professional.
That bro going high class. Going above. Those pastors today are fighting to clean their character. Because some of the people will use their professional lines for the sole purpose of giving you the benefit and so forth.
And you believe them.
Good.
That your religious leader, you have to
And like I
believe
told
them.
you, I mean, we were in a university now. We know professors who will come to class. Every single example that they are making from the conversation
on the lesson,
it will go to the government. For example, look at it. When someone tries to say the content,
it gave you a sermon.
That funny someone try man. You hear me? That's how they will be doing it. So if you are a student in those kind of classes,
and you support,
what do you think your political decision will be? When almost all your teachers come in and they get talking one-sided.
And you believe in them.
If you go to a church, Liberia is a country where the citizens are fond of their religion.
Yeah.
When you can go to the mosque, you go there Friday, the imam say, for example, the imam can assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum means peace be unto you.
Don't mess it, but
no, I mean, Jerome, I don't say things I don't know.
No, I'm just saying it.
Yeah, peace be unto you. Then when you say walaikum salam, it means and also with you.
Okay.
Yeah, be with you too. Peace be unto you too. The same thing. Almost like telling the person, say the same thing you say to me, that I saying to you.
Okay. Same to you.
Yeah, peace be unto you and peace be unto you too. Assalamu alaikum. That's what I mean.
Walaikum salam.
Thank you. Peace be unto you, Jerome. You say, oh, and also with you. The same thing. The same we can say, in the child, we can say, the Lord be with you and also with you. Yeah, simple.
Babu?
Oh, yeah. Come here. I mean, we're strong, man. So the point is,
so anywhere you just do that.
No, anywhere you go. That's why we are Freedom Hub. Anywhere you look, there's some mocks. And Liberians are just like that. Once my pastor say
this,
there is a whole possibility that I listen to him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Once my pastor says this, once my pastor keeps saying, look, and the Bible say, when the leader is remember say, oh, the pastor said, Joanna good.
Yeah.
It are 100% in that chair, it already made the man say, Joanna good.
And there will be campaign as well.
Because the pastor said.
Don't forget the thing the pastor said.
Thank you. Remember, we'll be telling,
yeah.
Don't forget that God speaking through that man.
Yeah. You know that man when he says something.
Thank you. The imam to corn a late sermon in some kind of way. Bismillah, do a late thing. Do you kind of say?
Then Bangali start telling Segu.
Bangali tell Segu is Sidiki.
It's a Segu.
Sidiki. You know what the imam say? You know the imam say, Joanna good. You know this and that. So we saw these things happening in the country. We saw these things happening in the country. We saw how people manipulated the gospel, manipulated the Quran for the sole purpose of bringing President Bouaka to power. Interestingly, these people are bowing their heads in shame.
The same job story.
They're frustrated. Hey, Papi, I thought we're not going to be talking drugs. But it sounds like we should be discussing multiple layers of developmental projects, genuine reconciliation, industrial revolution, where cassava is being turned to flour, where the pineapples from Riverside County will be transformed into pineapple juices. What are the packed juice, are the butter juice, or the canned juice, and the rest of it. That should have been the conversation. A government that came to rescue should have elevated the conversation to an industrial revolution, to an agro-based economy, transforming the country's agricultural sector from the subsistence way of farming to mechanized crop production, be it food and cash crops. No, 3 years after, we are discussing drugs. Regrettably, we are discussing drugs. 3 years after, instead of discussing progress, instead of discussing modernity, instead of discussing technology, innovation, we are discussing drugs under what was supposed to be a rescue government. And you say those pastors will go back?
And we are not only discussing drugs, but one of the officials within the government has been suspended for the same drugs.
A member of the board of the National Oil Company of Liberia.
One of the biggest companies.
One of the big men where Joe Bagaga appointed him. They say he involved with it. Joe Bagaga suspended him. But the man say that suspension, what you're doing, when you keep putting my name all on Facebook, I'll call the other people's name.
When you send me request on radio, I will send request back to you. Hey, year 3, we are discussing drugs. Year 3.
Yeah.
So what you didn't do in year 1, year 2, like all of us said in year 3,
we said that discussing drugs.
We are discussing drugs.
We should be discussing transforming the cassava from Cayman into flour bags.
Agriculturists.
Agricultural products. The fishery industry. Emma Glasgow did a nice job at NAFA. By this time, the government that came to rescue should be having a company here putting the small fish in the sardine cup. We should be having made in Liberia sardine. Made in Liberia tinapa.
Don't forget about the egg they say they were bring.
Forget that thing. Forget that thing.
I have to
forget that thing.
I will ask you all about where have you seen in Liberia we're not making egg. But at the year we're not making egg, we're buying egg.
30 hours.
25
hours. It was that making
egg. Joseph Biden said they making egg, they producing egg.
Egg at 50 hours.
50 hours.
Jeremy, let's take a break. We'll be right back. We'll be right back to take calls, my people. That's the country you have. That's the country we have. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What is happening? What is happening? Please. What is happening? I do not know what's happening. Please. What is happening? Let's take a break to be right back.
I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take a coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children.
Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, the children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines.
Yes, sir.
We got major stories.
We got major stories. The government that came to rescue is now arresting her officials for drugs.
How many people do you love, man?
Yes, sir.
How many people do you cherish?
That's it.
How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money.
The jobs that came to provide.
No help for poor.
Instead, the president has been made to suspend his own officials for drugs.
Who do you love?
That's what it is.
Who do you cherish?
That's what it
How
is.
many people do you help?
From a rescue government to a drug suspect government.
No job, no money.
The Basa people will say, Akene.
No help for poor.
Interestingly, the group will say, Yeti.
We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers.
Major headlines.
We got major headlines.
Government officials linked to drug trafficking.
There is no job.
President suspends one. This suspended individual is reportedly, threatening to disclose the identities of all of the different guys who are still being kept under the dock. Yes, sir. We take the song. When we are done, we go back to the lines and take your input.
I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got blind people. I mean, people that in need, man. People too much in need. Come on, yeah. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No trust, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love?
Oh, yeah.
How many people do you cherish?
From a government that was supposed to save the country
Most especially poor.
to a government arresting herself for drugs.
No trust, no glory.
Okay.
No help for poor men. That's what we know.
Yes, sir.
We got major headlines.
That's it.
We got major stories.
That's the country.
There is no job,
Okay.
no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories.
86 500 104.
No money for hustlers. I can't stand no more, cause no more food.
Yes, sir.
I cannot go to school, cause no more.
This song was done by Picado, our own Liberian musician. We are hoping that he will get better. He will get better off from what he is going through at the moment. 231-865-104 is the WhatsApp line for those of you outside Liberia, Samoa, Hollywood, my dear brother. Thanks for joining the conversation. 231-865-104, 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation on 87.9. My name is Kine. Jerome Roosevelt is here. Like he will always say, our princess is unavailable today. We're hoping she will get well very, very soon. Join the conversation at about now. Let's go and take the first batch of callers. This person, hello, how are you? How you doing?
Hello.
Yes, sir. How are you, Chief?
Yes, my name is Tommy Zacchaeus. I'm a pastor man.
Okay, go ahead.
One thing like this, when pastor man here, they will say, okay, it me. Thank you.
Okay, Nate, thank you very much. We leave it right there. Let's talk to the person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
I'm fine. You okay? This is David King.
Go ahead, David.
You see, it is never good to blame somebody about something that you do and not doing. This guy end up being, like you guys said, with all of the drug allegation level against former President Weah administration, there was not a day any government official were arrested with drugs or linked with any drugs have been arrested in the country. Today, we have a senior government official that carries diplomatic passport linked with a drug bust in Liberia. Today, when we say Liberia has become a narco state, and somebody will say, why are you saying that? But if you are exporting drugs, then the country is a narcotic state. What is the secret in that? There's no secret. We need to speak the fact as it unfolds. These people, they started this thing in the last 12 years when they were in power. This is how they were carrying drugs around here. When you know about a $500 million drug case that came on of Fumaseli, you know about the escort jeep ahead of the presidential convoy arrested Abu Walazam with drugs. So people are doing drugs business if they say they are never happy. This is something that the Union Party is notorious for. They always sell the drugs. They are always part of drug dealers. I mean, these guys, the campaign, they ran around here. The way we saw them with money, we knew that they were broke. But during the campaign time, we saw them with money. We knew that people who are involved with drugs were supporting them. You and I know for a fact that the president, when he came to power, the first place he said that Guinea-Bissau. Know that Guinea-Bissau is another transit point for drugs for Latin America and other countries that are doing drugs there. So why took out to try? And then they tried to get a land around with the drugs and later went to Sierra Leone and they were arrested with that drug. We've been told that the Dutch National, who is a fugitive in his home, is being protected by the Sierra Leone government. He had a drug. So the guys are using Liberia as another base. Maybe they didn't have a laboratory here, or using drugs and Peter King there, using a resident to keep the drug. Let's put it. So it's a good thing.
Okay.
He's suspended. And then we want more of this to happen where President Bwaga will fire him, not just to suspend him.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Yeah. Hello, my dear brother.
Quickly, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm GTA. We're calling from District 7.
Go ahead.
I want to ask two questions. The first 6 persons that they hold as person of interest, are they different from the new guys that they are calling out now?
Oh, yeah. They're different from the new guys.
Wow. So it means that they are completely out or they stay part of the case?
They may not say part of the case, but those first 6 guys, they were just testing the water to see whether Labrimbo gonna just say, oh, okay, that is 6 men do it. But because we are not giving them the benefit of the doubt, that's why they are going for the real minute.
Yeah, anyway, we see strange thing happening, so maybe that's somebody here. So thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Good afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was seeing a song here. Victor for CDC. Yes. CDC was a drug tour. CDC was bringing all about drug, cocaine, bringing and push and killing the Liberian people. Today, we see the power of bringing push in Liberia. The man being for touching our West Point. Concern women for justice.
Thank you.
They will not we see the people are bringing a push in Liberia. People are destroying our country, working damage our country. Pray for them, man. He must pour all the people in. He must fall on the back and fall. What kind of this shit? Don't go where it's supposed to. I will pray and then we'll go on the map. We'll go on the altar. We'll pray and go. All people go without way. Man, any minute to see. Man, any minute to come. Also, I will see them with laugh here. None of the night want to talk. When I'm passing anywhere, I say, you're cool, stoner. You can be cool. You can be all enjoying it. I only drop. When you finish your job, you leave the country. Then we can stay in the country here. So you don't do your job. They want to soften the country. They want to speak to them, Madam say, 2029, any minister coming back to president or legislator coming to come very sure. It must be 3,000, some of them will be 16,000, some of them will be 9,000. People start crazy. I said, they want right. They want the money what they can make in our house. And that's sorry farming. Then they will be pushed and damage our training. They will be cookie and damage our training. They try our own Facebook. we are there, we see that draw. We don't see that kind of draw. They will be what they will we are there and they went red, they went black, they on the street protest. But they can't protest now. If for Bagamo, if for a tosser, you know what to do, you pay that. The police are the question, you pay that. The only one is laughing. I say, you laughing or something, what will disgrace you? What will make you go to question, like you paying with?
Thank you.
What will tell you this and the librarian? July 17, everybody must sample. They will not live in a horse. If you know the thing affect you, you will not stay in the horse. Walk out from ministry. They will rest our chair. They will show our butcher in there. Everything going back. I know what to do. Nothing. You get sent to vet again. You will get suspended. You will not vet again. It is suspended. And we sitting in the country when people are talking, few handful of people they get to back waka. But when we're exposed, when we're punishing, I want to say thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let leave you and talk to this other person. We're hoping to go and talk to the rest of our people quickly. Let's talk to this one. Go ahead. 1 minute. Today we ending at 6 o'clock. Please call us quickly.
Thank you very much. This is Ronche Ebenezer Weston. We say I join you from Central Virginia.
Go ahead.
You know, kind of the way the government is proceeding with this thing is kind of opening several avenues of speculation. We are now hearing that drug was not brought in the country through the Rawa International Airport, but it was in the Rawa International Airport to take that drug out. That makes us start speculating that some months back we heard one other person that had presumed to they seen Joseph Boakai had a truck that was coming from Sierra Leone and they caught trauma door on the truck. How DEA handled that in the court case today, we don't know. But today, we are here thinking that the drug fell down from the sky, but decided to use the airport to carry it. We need to be very, very careful here. But I like the way the both king, I know Peter Michael King and his brother Paul King, I like the way they are pushing it. Believe you me or not, some people knew will come outside. Because I heard Peter saying that he's a consignee, he can only transport goods. He's not the one who manufactures goods. So the person now who gave you the goods for you to transport it, you got to call that name. And the way he's now saying that he will not go down as a sacrificial lamb, he got his image, a repetition, and his business to keep. Trouble coming,
Okay.
Trouble coming,
Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. No time. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Concerned Liberian for Justice and Edward Carr.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there is no need for King to be acting that he's sending warning to the government of Liberia. The reason why he turned himself in is to put up all of the information. Let him put it out. He should not be talking about him be vindicated. If he don't do so, then he going to speak out. We are expecting him to speak out. What is happening here now? A family, a business, himself, a character, everything is being dragged in the mud right now. We are talking about drug. So if he sit there and want to allow himself to be used as a sacrificial lamb in the whole drug case, it's up to him and his family. But one thing we can say is that this is not none of the political issue that we would just play around in and then call it. No. Yesterday you talk about 100 million and they are still talking about 100 million. When 100 million was intercepted as far as Brazil, upon arrival, it was seized. It didn't even enter. It didn't even say get on the soil to start distribution.
Thank you.
It was burned in their eyes. Then when they get ready, they would also conclude quickly. So the government is serious about the trust issue. It's not only about Peter King. We want for him to also suspend the national security advisor to him. We want you to suspend the police director, the police IG. We want you to suspend the political advisor to him, and also suspend the DA boss. Then we know that the president is serious to fight.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Edmund Carr, let's talk to this international caller. Hello, sir. How are you? How you doing?
Okay. How you doing? How you doing to Ajiron? Elesa speedy recovery, man. Yeah. But quickly, okay, my name is Musa G. Brown. I'm from New Jersey. Okay. The key thing I want the people to understand, those partisans of the United Party that always talk about the $100 million drugs that was arrested in Liberia during President Weah administration. When the drugs pick up for Brazil, the government was elected that the drugs was coming. So as soon as they learned to Freeport, it was here right there.
It was not kept to nobody's house. This other drugs was taken from the Freeport. It was escorted by police convoy and taken to Peter King, Mr. King house. Let Mr. King tell us who took the drugs to his house. Saying indeed he get cargo handler, he get handler, he get warehouse. When you want to sell your goods, you so take it to a warehouse. But this one came from to a house in the bedroom. How the drugs got there. So that he can tell us what whenever somebody wants to send their goods, they can send it to him to a house. They get a warehouse. Look, people will not take us to be joke. Whether Peter King threatening to reveal people's names or not, Liberians, the international community and Liberians want to know how the drugs got in his house.
Thank you.
To his house.
Thank you.
By now, okay. By now, police supposed to be take siege of that particular house.
Thank you.
By now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We are a serious country.
Thank you.
God
Thank
bless
you. Thank you, Musa Brown from New Jersey. Let's talk to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, good afternoon. Okay.
Quickly, no time.
Yeah, Veteran Bar calling for justice. They concern Liberian for justice. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, as my brother just dropped the answer. How the drop money to go to who bring the drug and how money to go to Peter King Road. That Peter King Road that the drugs go in. So let's tell how money to go there. Who carry there? Let me tell you, okay, I just said that drug will not go on a carpet. That particular drug that for ya put up between Guinea and for ya Joseph Boga play somewhere because I who. The Guinea for take but the particular one yet. Why Joseph Boga can pay in kind of power that person we are breaking drug and he the one breaking the drug when you're in opposition. Then drug will not go on a carpet. They are breaking drug. They're not standard. Then one will not go on a carpet. July 17, we will tell the whole world. We will get on the street. Greg woman that run away that brought drugs. The police peers who kill the drug to prison will have them gone. When the black G, we know who been the drug. We the that's what we know. And your heart and you will know. Well, drunkard is not the thing. No, you are disgrace as the prophet said. Before you leave power, you will be disgrace. And the disgrace right here now. Thank you. Last time I was saying you will be disgrace. Thank you very much.
We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
All right, brother. Thank you. Let me say hello to Ajiru.
Quickly.
The official spokesperson of the Liberian Civil Movement. The government is not serious one, and the government is now a serious government. You can put investigation thing outside. Everybody reading what is going on in the house, and they are doing it to cover up because even when you bring somebody else, they think they are free and say what I will say, and this is wrong for our country. Even the CCTV footage, they are out now, money calling everyone all the way. It is all busy. No, I think for security. You see it? Even when you want information, you got go to the court and subpoena it before you get it to the public. So why being against? So the government is on serious government and they don't know governance.
Thank you.
Thank you. The government telling you all the way. You are killing the people. Let them stop doing that, and they won't okay. Yeah, today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll go to the US and take this other caller. Go ahead quickly. Let's hear you.
Yeah, go to you and and to Ajaro and to Mama Liberia. Look, my people, we gotta be real, man. These guys, their belligerent attitude, those warlike thing that they were into, the past time. The Liberian people are even trying to graduate from that. These guys still trying to pull us back into those things. Y'all give these children drugs when y'all give them ammunition to kill their mothers, fathers, and children in the nation. Are you guys not still satisfied? You're still chasing the people with drugs to distribute drugs among them again? Yeah, man. Well, all the things you got government, you're working in government, but to stay and be distributing drugs in the community. The future of the nation, you still want to destroy that. Let's not play forward like Liberian people, man. Y'all have done enough for these children to take their mothers out of there over there that don't have parents. People trying to help them. You're still going behind and doing these drugs business. You were in it during the rebel time. Then the government came, the first government that was there, you're still there for 12 years. But yet still you have not left the Liberian people. You still want to be behind there on their back and destroying their children. Especially the unfortunate one. The less unfortunate children.
Thank
you. They don't have parents, mother.
Thank you.
We're out of the community trying to help those people, you still trying to destroy them. God bless you, man. We just got to keep praying for our people.
Thank you
It's
very
just
much.
unfortunate.
Thank you, Joseph. Joseph Colley from the U.S. Joseph Colley from America. We talked to the last two callers from Liberia, then we call your day. This person, go ahead. 1 minute.
Good afternoon. Okay. I'm Robert Bakoya, calling from Bagley Avenue, 7th Street.
Go ahead.
Okay. During COVID time, I serve in my community as CHV. I was working with our supervisor. He got linked with the government. All the things I'm driving, I got linked with the government. Our supervisor, one of my better sister, she always used to tell us, our group. In fact, she was sharing myself with to have better argument that the CDC government, just we are led government. The government was not favored by the international community, especially like America. So the people got problem with the government. They didn't want the government. Every time you need to see it. So now, the responsible government are in power now, where they are distributing. Don't you want to be saying drugs? Because we can go in a pharmacy to buy drugs. Just say cocaine. Now, you know the name Peter denied Jesus Christ. So Peter will always deny the people then that he run away today, that they helping all of them in the same horse. You know, Peter will not be able to come outside right away, but the government is playing game.
Okay.
That game is to link with somebody while Labrambo will be discussing until Labrambo, you know, they say, we're going to forget. So the whole thing looking like.
Not any of that.
Know about the drugs, so they know about the drugs. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll leave you. We take this question and we take the last one. Go ahead. You're the second to the last.
God, thank you for the opportunity. I'm Lawrence Spencer for your public. So, you know, Khan, one thing you always said, and I think Baga is now is on that, is the way after our country is to be attacked and over 2029. For all those Baga and his gang of criminals using our country as his trust hub. I mean, it's utterly regretful. And that's the reason for some of us, one of the comments said it right quickly, guys, that we should continuously mount pressure on the people. Because the tendency in Liberia that these things will be destroyed 1 week and sweat under the carpet. This straight car, I plead with some of you guys who have a microphone in your possession. Let us continue to reflect light on this thing so that the Liberian people, children, can be rescued. Baga is on his way, I mean, obviously to rest with his ancestors, so he cares less. We boys, the Moali and the other people, after power, they got a financial wealth we turn out to live any part of the world. So in Liberia, destroy our society is destroyed. Every factor of this country is destroyed. The Moali, the immature of the world, they care less. So the Bokos, they will open the country up to drug cartel, and they will be benefiting. All these chicanery that are happening, and we see people posting yellow tests here, there, Yana people running behind these things. It's not fair. I mean, these are all political maneuvering to divert the Liberian attention on the real issue.
Thank you.
But then when we got stations like you, we got other critical Liberians, and we'll continue to hold the responsible old man that the budget they come in 2023.
Okay, we have to leave you there, Lawrence Spencer, and take the last caller. Go ahead, man. Sisi, you're the last person.
Thank you for taking my call today. This is how to add the no. Okay. I want you to call your Mo Ali. Where's Mo Ali today? What you got to say in the trust issue? Where's Mo Ali? Where your brother? Get it, come on. When the political loving our there for the women, where are they? Where are they today? Where are they? The other men making 3,000 for generator. Where are they today? Yesterday they were calling, but we are breaking drugs. Nothing torturing that. Put in their load and popping them today. They are calling with them. But we were saying that 12 years they were insulting us. But you stop what you're doing. No government will look at the people and bring bad things for them. There are people in the country that do no bad things, but don't put it on play. And yesterday they were saying, well, we are breaking drugs. We are breaking drugs. But we are left. But in the 2 days, we saw the Lord coming to the country with the solar panel. It's coming. We saw Stark and Rock, it was coming. And yesterday they were talking about we are not in the picture again. What's going on? So now the political now we need answer to the drug issue. What they insult our mother will not have stuff for them, but all we want is why can't we need answer for the drug? Who's going to pay their poor, pay their job, pay their kid? Who you bring to tell us, oh, you can report and say, and I want all now. Okay, you hear? Tell them our news. Friday beyond bar. But today they're telling us the other person of interest. So he passing around, it is small face. He holding drive me for it. Today, he passing around. Nobody ever see him.
Thank you.
When I say, speak to the power. Who calling all the restaurants to come and tell who brought it? Who said it? Just we will know.
Thank you.
We'll not leave it the whole year.
Thank
we'll
you.
Be on the whole year. We'll be on the, we'll not leave it. Until we see the end. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jerome. We got to go home.
Okay, I will go home on a special note. The first one, we say, Princess, please get well. And we are with you. And please get well, Princess. And secondly, I will go to the U.S. where Portugal lead 3-0 after 45 minutes. Ronaldo scored 2 of the 3 goals. He becomes Portugal all-time greatest goal scorer for the World Cup and the only player in history, in football history, to score in 6 World Cups. Well, my name is Adrian Roosevelt. Thank you ever so much.
Okay, until we return here on tomorrow, have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye-bye from our end. Again, as you will be watching the World Cup, remember that the man from whose stomach the air was extracted to make football, Lionel Andre Messi, on yesterday had a brace, 2 goals. And today he is the highest scorer in the current World Cup with 5 goals to his credit. And that's exactly what it is. We leave you and return on tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Cause no glory, no help for poor man. No more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day.